All right, everyone. So Sonia Deville had this to say. I did pitch to be a general manager. Hunter was kind of like, no, he said it's not a role for active wrestlers. Let it be a role for people that aren't actively on the card. I kind of wanted to go back there. Honestly, it's easy heat. You're in a position of power. You're not supposed to be in a position of power because you were a wrestler, but you are, and you can use it to abuse the roster. I loved it. I wanted to go back and do it because I think it was a hit when I was in it. I wanted to see that again. So I got to be honest with this. This is one of my wrestling blind spots because I've watched a lot of wrestling from probably, like from the Attitude Era until, I don't know, like around 2008 to 2010. Then I took a little bit of a break for decent amount of time until I would probably say like probably 2 years ago, right around when we started this channel. And so I missed Sony Deville as a general manager, but the general managers I remember from back in the day, whether it was the Raw general manager when it was just, they had the laptop, or it was the Vicky Guerrero, or it was Eric Bischoff. I mean, the general managers from back in the day, it was one of my favorite parts of the show. And I remember when Michael Cole, he was so hated. He was so hated. And I know this is a little past the 2008 date I gave you, but I'm just saying, like, actually following it like all every Sunday, every Monday, that was sort of around that time. I still watched into a little bit deeper than that, but the time Sony Deville was there, I was not paying attention much at all to the WWE. And and I still think they do a good job today. Like, I like Adam Pierce. He's very good. I'm forgetting the SmackDown general manager's name is escaping me right now, but I think he does a phenomenal job too. I think they're both fine. But if you're someone who's just recently watching wrestling, these guys that they got in there now, they're kind of good guys. They're kind of, hey, these are pretty good. Um, these are pretty good people, right? I don't think people understand it. There has been bad, some bad general managers, like people that were just abusing their power. And I used to love those storylines. I just absolutely used to love those storylines. So I hope sometime soon. I would have loved to see, Sonya get that second chance and to see if she could have actually done it. But I also get what Triple H is saying here. He's like, look, we want to utilize they want to utilize as much as the talent as they can in every way possible. And you know, and so if you're letting somebody who's on the active roster also take that spot as general manager, you're losing out on someone who might be a really good fit. And you're having one person do two jobs basically. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.